Alright, what's going on? Welcome back to another TK42 on Collectibles video. Today we've got Battle Droid GEONOSIS version. So they're really coming out with these 20th anniversary Attack of the Clones figures. We've got Clone Pilot, Clone Trooper, R2-D2 and now the Battle Droid. Let's have a look.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
Okay, as always, let's have a quick look at the box. I mean, the picture of the figure looks absolutely amazing on there. Look at that. That looks really cool. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I would have preferred episode 1 Battle Droid, but I guess with this one, obviously it says GEONOSIS in brackets there, so that kind of indicates we're probably going to get an episode 1 version at some point, who knows. But so let's take this. It's a 20th anniversary one, so it's got a slipcase cover, and there's the window. You can see the figure, picture of the figure on the side, looking amazing. That 20 years episode 2 Attack of the Clones anniversary collection. Nothing on that side, and another picture of the figure on the side there, and a bit of blurb on the figure there. So the presentation of these is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's the classic kind of sort of design, retro design on it, and then we get like a magnetised bottom there, so you can flip the lid up, and then you've got a full window with the figure. So let's get the figure out, have a look at the accessories. Alright, let's have a really quick look at accessories then. So the first thing that I quite like the look of was this backpack. So it comes pre-configured with this, so that you can attach the blaster to that. The antenna that can be placed in the back of the figure as well as the backpack. Then we get the binoculars, looking cool. Some good weathering on that as well. Do you like that? Yeah, looking cool then. We get his blaster rifle. I think it's an E5 blaster. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but again, that looks pretty cool. No moving bits on it, but it looks really good, that. And then we get a few bits here, which is like another peg for C3PO, and then some other pegs for the when you dismantle the droid, basically to put it in transport mode. And we get sand effect base, no footprints on it though, which is good. Hexagonal base, which is different to all the other Clone Wars stuff, but yeah. And you get kind of a sand effect that fits on, which unfortunately covers the label, but and if you have it not covering the label, it covers the grabber area. But yeah, we'll come on to that in a bit. And then a standard grabber. And we also get C3PO, which is the light up one. It's exactly the same as what we've seen in the R2-D2 set. But yeah, it looks amazing. That I did like that with the R2. So yeah, got 2 of them now. So that peg comes out the bottom, and you swap it out for this one that will attach to the droid. Right, that's accessories. Let's have a close look at this figure. Alright, let's have a look at this figure then. I mean, it's really impressive straight away. Let's take it off the turntable a sec. So, I mean, the first thing I noticed is it feels like really flimsy. And it's so light as well, but I mean that's completely to be expected, because I mean obviously there's nothing to it, to the battle droids. They can just be, you can destroy them with a force push, so they're not substantial. So that's I was kind of expecting that, and that's what it's like. So yeah, so let's have a look down the figure. So the helmet, I mean the face looks fantastic. That, I mean, all the weathering on it, it's all scratched up and everything. It looks really cool. And then going down the figure, yeah, all the weathering obviously continues all down the figure. It's all like rusted and kind of scratched up and everything. It looks fantastic, that, like the level of detail on the weathering. Yeah, that obviously carries on all the way down through the legs. And it's great seeing one of these close up. I did fancy the sideshow ones, but they were quite difficult to get hold of. But I'm really impressed with this. I love the like the metal bit, like this bicep kind of piston on it. Yeah, I'll do like the bits of metal. I don't think they're actually metal. No, I think they're plastic then, but you see the kind of the silver sort of highlights throughout the figure, and on the knees and everything. So, first impressions, like I say, it's a little bit flimsy and light, but again, like I say, that's to be expected just because of the nature of the droid. But it's really cool. Articulation then, because one of the things that's really impressive with this, I mean, firstly the head can look all like, and it's just ace. This, like the design of it, how this is kind of like segmented so it can move around and stuff. That's really cool. You've got a massive range of motion on there, looking up and stuff, and looking down. But the arms as well, these flick open like that, and you can move the arm. Like the range of motion on it is absolutely fantastic. So how they've done a really good job of designing that. I think that's really difficult to do. And the elbows do that, you know. So it's a proper good range of motion on it. The only thing they don't do is like twist out. Oh, yeah, they do. I'm lying. Look at that. The range of motion on this then is absolutely amazing. So that's so well engineered, that. Yeah, there's some really good articulation on the fingers as well. So you can have them any kind of way you want. A little bit of twist, yeah, the twist at the waist as well. And the legs, I did see I did see Sideshow's first look actually on this. Just remembered because I'd forgot about it. But you can lift his leg like really far back. You can put this in some absolutely mad poses, and it can flex on that ball joint there as well. So I mean, there's the knee bend and the ankle. So yeah, there's a lot you can do with that. Absolutely brilliant. Obviously I'll be just having him in museum pose because that's how I like my figures, but yeah, that's ace. So to attach the backpack, you basically just unplug these little bits at the back, and then plug the backpack in. It's got like a kind of them key sort of shapes. Just plug it into the holes like that. That's looking cool. Now the blaster, I think the blaster just basically just hangs on like that, on the grip like that. I think, honestly, I struggle to read the instructions properly sometimes, but or to make out what the pictures are trying to show me. But I think that is how it goes, it just hangs on like that. So I actually thought that the antenna you fitted to the backpack, but obviously, as you've probably already seen, there's these bits that actually come up like that. So that's the antenna on the backpack itself, and you can attach the other backpack, the other antenna to the back with the same little key there. That just goes into there like that, and then you fill in that other hole like that. So that's how you attach the antenna and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. Now I think I'm going to have him with the backpack. Well impressed with this. Let's put him in a couple of poses. So I just wanted to quickly check whether the battle droid would go on the Anakin STAP, and yeah, it does. It looks amazing. I think I've seen a teaser of Hot Toys doing a battle droid and STAP. So obviously, I guess it's been designed with this in mind. So because they can reuse the STAP and repaint it or whatever, and reuse a battle droid. but it looks really cool. Like I was saying, the articulation on the battle droid is absolutely spot on, so it easily allows this to happen, and it looks really good. Look at that. Well, yeah, another display option right there. I think that's looking really cool. Let me know in the comments what you think. Just a bit of a what if here. So obviously a bit of a mashup of Attack of the Clones and the Clone Wars. Anakin coming in on the STAP, looking pretty amazing.
Uh-oh.
So one of the first poses I tried to do was put him in the transport mode configuration, but you got to take these side bits off. I really don't want to detach them from the figure because I don't want to snap them. So I'm sure there'll be some YouTubers who happily just pull their figure apart, which is fine, but just because of the price of it, I'm going to leave them as is for now. I might do a short at some point when I brave the pulling the bits off the figure, but for now just have him in museum pose, antennae up, and obviously his blaster, but he holds the blaster really well, so that's really cool. So here's a really quick configuration change. Just put the blaster on the backpack, and he's just holding the binoculars and gesturing, I guess, stop and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's weird, this one, because I'm thinking, how can its head move like that, or can his arm move in that direction? And invariably, yeah, you can move it how you want it, really. Like I say, it's so well designed, it's ridiculous, really. But yeah, looking fantastic. I think that's how the goggles go, the binoculars. I need to get a picture of him holding the binoculars, but looks about right. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, really appreciate it. This figure is absolutely brilliant. It's probably one it'd be good to get multiples of, but I think if they do release an episode 1 version, obviously I'll have multiples of it, but slight variations. I don't like getting the exact same figure multiple times, just because all the weathering's going to be in the same place and things like that. But I admit it would look really cool to have like 5 or 6 of these. I know there's a few YouTubers out there that will probably be doing that, so I'll be watching those videos when they come out. But for now, I'm happy with the one, because it just looks amazing. So again, just tweaked the pose slightly, just holding his blaster there, took it off his backpack, took the backpack off, put the antenna on, and that looks great. That, I do like this effect because it's got like a little wire and stuff hanging out the back, so that looks really cool. Again, amazing level of detail on it, and the weathering on it, absolutely superb. Posability, absolutely unbelievable for what. I just couldn't get my head around it. It's so good. So if you're on the fence about it, I think you should definitely consider picking this one up, especially if you're an Attack of the Clones fan. Okay, so I had to go and put C-3PO's head on. Don't do what I nearly did and pull this neck bit off. Just put the head on the top, and then you can push the neck bit right down into the body like that, and that's looking absolutely fantastic. So yeah, here he is all lit up with his blast and everything. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, that scene, but I wouldn't probably display him like this unless I had like multiples of these, because it does look cool. It's pretty funny, but yeah, and it works really well. Just the way, again, the design of it is absolutely cracking. Well worth picking up if you're on the fence about it, but I think that just looks really cool. Like I say, absolutely daft scene, but yeah, brilliant. So yeah, hope you like that quick look at the Battle Droid GEONOSIS version. I think it's an amazing figure, I really do. It's absolutely fantastic, everything about it, the weathering, articulation, the range of movement, just the look of it, stunning. Like I say, I would have liked episode 1 version, but yeah, for now, absolutely made up with this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. And if you want to have a chat about this figure or anything else in the collection, I'll see you in the comments. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Take it easy.